everyone, this is MJ, and you are at my channel called Planning This Life. Planning This Life is where we talk pens, planners, productivity, stickers, all of that good stuff. Today, I've got some pens that you really can't find in the United States. Stay tuned and let's check them out. Welcome if you are brand new. Welcome back if you are a longtime subscriber. So yes, I saw a TikTok. I don't know how many of you are on TikTok, but I am on TikTok, and there is a huge stationery community over there. And I saw a creator talk about Monami Olika fountain pens. These are cartridge fountain pens that are sold not in the States for some reason. I don't know, manufacturing, distribution, whatever. These are not the ones that I was interested in. I will put a photo here of the pens that I was actually interested in. And I wanted to test these out first. Well, I talk these, but I'm not showing them. There's two, blue and a green one. I want to test these out first before I decide to make a purchase from Japan, China. It might be China, but they look really good. We're going to test them out. So let's go over to my desk. All right, you guys. So here are the pens. Again, this is Monami Olika. Packaged very nicely. I picked these up on eBay. I think that's the only way that you're able to get them. So this one is in navy and this one is in green. These are made in China. So let's do the green because I don't have anything green. These were a steal. So on eBay, I think there's two sellers that just sell primarily these pens. And wow, this is an interesting but functional way. There we go. So there's two sellers and they have all of the other colors. They are refillable. It's a fine looking pen, I'll tell you that. Okay, you know I like a sturdy pen. So if you are entry level fountain pen, if you are just testing the water, oh, they give you three. Oh, wow. They give you 3 cartridges. Lovely. I like the feel of this. This reminds me almost of an RSVP ballpoint. That's one of my favorite pens when I was in college. This has a very nice design. I don't know if you can see or not, but there is a slight indentation right here. This is in fine. Let's zoom in. Okay, there's the nib. There's the design on the end. I love this bit here. Let's load it with ink. You can see that little indentation right here in the body. Amazing. All right, let's fill it. And this is a green ink. Did you hear the pop? I've learned from the Dollar Tree pens that you have to hear the pop. So pleasantly surprised they give you 3 cartridges. We're gonna let that. Okay, so here's the Preppy and the Olika. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Just let me know in the comment. But it's Monami with the Monami. So the Monami design, rounded edge at the end, rounded at the top of the cap, and the Preppy is more flat. I like this design better. This design for me is aesthetically pleasing. This isn't the design that's readily available. Right now it's clear, and I will insert a picture here so you can see what the pens I'm referencing look like. I don't know if these are older models. They may be. Maybe that's why that individual was selling them. I'm not sure. But I believe the pens on eBay go for $9, a little under $9, and then it's also $9 for shipping because it is international shipping that you're paying for. That was fast. It's juicy. I think it's going to pull. Yeah. It's a little on the juicier side, I will say that. It's a beautiful green. The nib writes well. There's something with it though. I'm not exactly sure what it is. Let me know if you've had any experiences with this brand and what your thoughts are. Okay, so the ink drawdown was really fast. Bleed through on cheap paper. A little bit of ghosting, but nothing crazy. The true test is my Hobonichi. So let's see. We actually have something to do this afternoon that was not planned, so I will put it in my calendar. Okay, this is perfect. All right, so today is Saturday the 16th. That looks good. That looks good. It's right there. A little bit of ghosting, but nothing crazy. It's gonna smudge if I put my finger over it, so I'm not gonna do it. I could see how the ink is still wet at the period and a little bit over the O where I went over twice. But, you know, for the Hobonichi paper that people complain about, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. All right, we'll do the blue one too. We'll keep these in here so I know what the color is because it does say green. But yes, the orange and the military green, that's the color I'm really interested in picking up. So if I have a good experience, and I think I have had a good experience, I'm honestly really surprised at how it handled Hobonichi paper, because some ink, you know, you don't know how it's going to react until you actually put it on the paper. All right, let's do the pop. Ready? That one wasn't as loud, but it's in. I think it's in. There we go. Now it's in. Let's see how long it takes. So we just put it in. Literally, that's like 30 seconds. I think it's just how the nib is. It feels thin to me. It doesn't have that sturdy. I mean, it's a disposable pen that obviously you can refill. I think I'm just not used to it. And again, just a little bit of ghosting. That was fast. That was really fast. Let's see. It's almost as if there's a little bit of shading within the ink. Do you see how that? I'm sure it's just the ink flow, but I like when ink does that. It gives you just a different dimension. That's a deep, deep blue. And there it is in the Hobonichi paper. I think we got 2 winners. So yes, I would say that if you are into, if you're getting into fountain pens and you're worried about trying something and not wanting to invest a lot of money, in a previous video, we covered a number of options, including the Preppy. But this option, I think, elevates it just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. I think maybe next month I will check out those other colors that I mentioned, the orange and the navy, or the orange and the military green. Oh, this is fun. All right, so let me know in the comment section down below. Again, have you heard of this brand? Do you enjoy it? What is your favorite disposable? Because we know we don't have to dispose of them. We can keep using them. But what is your favorite disposable / economic / thrifty fountain pen that you gravitate to all the time? Let me know in the comment section, because I would be super interested to find out. But I love the design of this. I really, really do. It's just a fun design. It's comfortable in the hand. It's got a chunky cap to it. Capped, it writes very nice. It reminds me of an RSVP ballpoint. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, I'll turn it back over to myself. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I did. I was a little surprised, yet very pleased with the results. You never know, you know, trying pens on different paper, how it's going to react. And I think I really want to get that. It's like a military green color cartridge pen, and maybe an orange too, because that's my vibe right now. Military green and orange. I love the two together. Chef's kiss. All right, everyone. I hope you are all doing well. Make sure that you are taking care of yourself so you can take care of others, and I will see you in my next video, whether that be sooner or later. So fill those pens and write those words. See you next time.